What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we reacting to the most viral, crazy clips. Let's get into it.
The story behind the game Granny.
Oh, I remember Granny.
Was never meant to be found. In the early 1980s, in rural Black Hollow, South Carolina, an abandoned
that looked terrible.
At the end of a dirt road that locals refused to go near. The property once belonged to an elderly woman named Margaret.
No wonder why they wouldn't go near.
Known in town for her silence and for never allowing anyone past.
She's known for her silence? That don't make sense.
Her front door. Children whispered that anyone who knocked was never seen walking back down the road.
Oh my God.
In 1982, 3 teenagers broke into the house on a dare.
Now, why would they do that? She's known for her silence. Every kid that went to her disappeared. Now you go bother this lady.
Sunrise.
Use your brain.
Returned. He was barefoot, bleeding, terrified, and he wouldn't stop repeating one sentence. She hears everything. Police searched the farmhouse.
She do hear everything.
There were no signs of a struggle, no sign of Margaret Crane. But beneath the floorboards, they discovered narrow crawl tunnels linking every room. The walls were scarred with scratch marks. Some appeared recent. Over the next 2 years, 6 more people vanished near the property. Each disappearance followed reports of...
Yo, and this a old lady doing this. She just making people vanish.
Noises nearby. In 1985, the house burned down overnight. No cause was ever identified. Decades later, locals still whisper about a legend. An old woman who hunted anyone trapped inside her home using sound alone. Most dismiss it as folklore. A story meant to scare kids away from...
Oh my gosh, this is the best story yet.
The true story of Slenderman.
We got Slenderman.
This man kidnapped more than 9 young people. Back in the 1977, a man named Silvino Armstrong lived in Huntsville, Alabama.
How tall is he? 9 foot?
Known throughout the town for his remarkable stature, standing almost 10 feet tall.
10 feet tall.
This man was a town celebrity, which made people love him, but no one knew his dark secret.
But what made him kidnap people?
A group of 4 young men disappeared in mysterious circumstances after camping in a forest, but one of them managed to escape and report this fact to the police. This young man said that a very tall man wearing a suit and a white mask had kidnapped his friends. The police had begun an investigation.
Why is there a man in a suit in the forest? That's the first thing I'm thinking about. At 10 foot tall too.
In the forest, but could not find any traces. So they dismissed the case, calling it mass hysteria. But the citizens were dissatisfied.
Mass hysteria. What that mean?
A decade later, with more than 9 young people missing, the citizens decided to rebuke Silvino. As it coincided with the appearance of the aggressor, the police decided to arrest Silvino, but was released for lack of evidence. No one...
So it took them some murder rumors to rebuke, to like hate this guy? They wasn't weirded out by the fact that he 10 foot tall?
Never spoke of the case. This story inspired the creation of the character, Slenderman. This is the true story of Slenderman.
This don't make no sense.
This man was a menace during the Civil War.
This old man was a menace?
Bob Evans, also known as the Hat Man, lived in the foothills of Kentucky during the 1800s. With no wife or kids, he lived alone as a farmer to make ends meet.
Alone, that's the first sign. He up to no good.
Many battles took place near his farm, and many soldiers would trespass onto his property and destroy his crops while passing through. This angered Bob so much
that's probably his motive.
To take matters into his own hands.
I knew it.
One day, a group of soldiers led by their captain would walk onto the property, despite a large no trespassing sign.
You think some soldiers care about a trespassing sign?
All of a sudden, a pickaxe flying through the air would strike the captain, taking his life in an instant.
Yo, he threw a pickaxe? This man like 80 years old. How you even... What?
Back to the entrance of the property. But it was too late. The Hat Man was already blocking the entrance, telling the men in a sinister tone, "Can't y'all read the sign? It says no trespassing." The group of men would never be seen again. As the months went by, many soldiers would go missing.
An old man eliminated 18 soldiers by himself. I don't believe this.
Around the area of the farm. At this point, the Hat Man had become a legend, as he did not discriminate. Soldiers from both sides of the war fell victim to the Hat Man.
Damn.
By the time the war was over, it was speculated that around 200 people...
He was in the war.
...due to the Hat Man's persistence. The legend of the Hat Man was just that, a legend, until the year 2008, when archaeologists would visit the property. What they discovered not only confirmed that the legend was true, but that what took place was even more horrifying than what they could have even possibly imagined.
What?
This man...
Yo, all he wanted was for them not to mess up his crops.